Hi folks and welcome. My name is Pat Gage, and today on this short video I'm going to talk to you about setting your apartment investing goals. What makes an opportunity a deal, right? And realistically, there's only a couple things that do that. So what are we really talking about? What are we talking about when we talk about setting your goals, right? We're talking about setting your standards, your minimums, your rules of thumb, your floors, whatever you want to call them, okay? So you can establish them when you're looking at opportunities. Because in this business, in the apartment business or commercial business, whatever, and specifically apartment investing business, you're going to be looking at a lot of deals, right? You're going to should say deals, not opportunity. They're opportunities, not deals. So these guidelines are what turns an opportunity into a deal, right? To make you money. Now, again, it's like anything else, folks. If you don't know what you're searching for, how do you know it's gonna, when it comes to you, that it's gonna be working, right? That's what you're looking for, and that's really what it is, folks. Is you got to be looking for this kind of stuff and making sure that it is where you want to go, right? In the words of Martin Luther King, take the first step in faith, right? You don't have to see the whole staircase, right? Just take that first step. And I see a lot of people not taking the first step because they don't know what they're looking for. They don't know what this opportunity works because, well, oh my gosh, well, my brother brought it to me, or my cousin brought it to me, or my friend brought it to me. Okay, again, having those standards lets you take that first step, or, like I said, take that step in the right direction to a deal that makes sense, right? Yes, every deal is different. And I've heard that excuse a long time, right? There are going to be different price. There are going to be different number of units. There are going to be different area, city, state, different financing available, right? All these things are going to come into play. What the seller needs, what you need out of it. What's the income and expense information? Everything's going to be different on every deal, folks. But you have to have rules of thumb that make your foundation solid. So the price doesn't matter. The number of units doesn't matter. The area doesn't matter. That's what you got to look at, folks. And what we're talking about here is if you don't have your requirements, right? If you don't have that foundation set, right? You're going to sit here and convince yourself that this is a good deal, right? You're going to make a bad opportunity worse by not having that foundational thing. Okay, I need this kind of return. I need this kind of debt coverage ratio. I need this kind of cash on cash. You're also going to get, and I've had this, analysis paralysis. You're going to analyze this thing for weeks and months, and it's going to be sold, and then you're going to, oh my God, lament. You got to have a foundation, right? You're also going to think, and this is another dangerous spot, think that this real estate doesn't work. I can tell you, folks, it does work. And it's been working for generations, for decades. It does work. But every successful person has a foundational bias, foundational rules of thumb to go to, right? They know when an opportunity is a deal. You have to establish those as well. Think that you are the problem. Oh my God, I'm wrong. I'm doing. No, folks, it's not. Again, this one here I've seen many times. Think that this asset class doesn't work. Apartments don't work, so I'm going to go try self-storage, or I'm going to go do mobile home parks, or I'm going to do investing in billboards, whatever. And the people I see that jump around to those are still, again, don't have that foundation set that they know what an opportunity turns into a deal. Or worse yet, folks, you quit. You just absolutely give up and say, you know what, I'm done. I don't want you to be that, okay? And that's why I'm making this video for you, okay? So what to do, right? First of all, set up the rules of thumb. I'm going to give you a quick Holy Trinity here in a minute. Set up those rules of thumb. And these are not all inclusive, but these are the big ones that are going to help you do this. And use those rules of thumb as you look at opportunities. Don't just print them out and put them on the wall and ignore them. These are going to guide you and tell you that, hey, this opportunity is a deal. I can make this work. And then what that does is gives you a story that you can tell your investors on why they need to invest with you. And also, folks, do not be afraid. Let me say that again. Do not be afraid to walk away if this opportunity doesn't even come close to your rules of thumb or your guidelines. Do not be afraid of that. Know that you made your decision based on facts. Not, oh, I don't want to disappoint the broker. Oh, I don't want to disappoint my friends. You know what, folks? I know from experience that taking a bad deal and trying to make it better most times doesn't work. And the times that I didn't listen to my gut are the times I lost tens of thousands of dollars and regretted doing that transaction to this day. So please don't be there like that, okay? So let's talk about what this is. We call the Holy Trinity. Now, I was taught this by my mentor, Dave Lindahl, over 20 years ago, and it still holds true today, right? I use this on every opportunity that I look at. And again, the Holy Trinity are just three things that I use as a stool to say, okay, does this set my foundation? Once you have these set as your foundation, it'll help you with your other opportunities or the other numbers in the opportunity evaluation. So it lets me evaluate opportunities quicker as well. Why? Because now I can look past these things in 5 minutes. Boom, nope, never going to get there, and move on. So what I do is use this as my, let's say, my foundational things, right? So let's go over the Holy Trinity. And again, folks, I'm just going to share three things with you. And this, again, is not all inclusive. This is the Holy Trinity as taught from me by Dave Lindahl. So let's say cash on cash return. And again, I'm not going to define what these are. You're going to have to go in and look and research what those are. Or maybe I'll do a quick video on it later. But your cash on cash return is 11%. Because you need to have enough cash coming off the deal to pay you and other investors or your partners, right? Your debt coverage ratio. Now, this one here is set by the banks. This one here is, you have no say in this. If you want to get something financed, this is the ratio. It's 1.25% minimum, okay? And again, at the date of this recording, that's typically what it is. It has gone up to 1.3, depending on the banks, but again, that's set by a third party or the financial institutions. So you have you can't finagle that, right? And then the cap rate, right? Again, everybody talks about cap rates, low, high. You want to look for cap rates 6.5 to 7 or greater, right? You obviously get a 10 cap, that means your 10 thing, but the amount of risk in a 10 cap goes up extremely high. And by the end of year one, you want to be an 8% or greater, okay? And again, folks, this is just the Holy Trinity. Once you have these three floors or guidelines or rules of thumb set, right, all the other numbers should make sense, so you can see this opportunity turns into a deal, okay? Have these three as your guideline as you set this up, so you can walk through opportunities and say yes, no quicker. This is going to set you up for greater success, okay? And listen, thank you very much for letting me explain this to you. I hope you found this video very helpful. Please go ahead and comment below. What I would like to do is give you a special gift. You can go to my website there, www.opportunitycreator.com, and download my free special report, What is Best Investment? Is it real estate or is it the stock market? I'm hoping that, seeing that you're still with me on this video right now, that you understand it's real estate, but I don't want you to make that decision. I want you to read the free report that I give you and get on my mailing list. Again, we don't bother you. Probably once a quarter we'll email you of other opportunities and stuff like that going on. But thank you again for your time and your effort, and you have a great day.